Okay, good day. Welcome to the grand finale of the third edition of the Global Student Summit. This year's edition is themed Empowering the Next Generation through Technological Integration and Infrastructural Standards. Over the past 3 days, we've had sessions from the Middle East, the Americas, and Asia where we discuss critical issues surrounding policy implementation, access to clinical instruments, and technology as a whole shaping the future of optometry. Amongst other things, one thing is certain, the future of optometry is here and now. Today's session promises to be insightful. We'll be hearing from a lot of speakers. There will be breakout sessions where we get to discuss the current realities in our campuses as optometry students. And of course, we get to hear pitches from the top Optometric Students Association nominations, and finally award the Best Optometric Students Association of the Year. I will not fail to appreciate the Executive Director of WASH International, Madam Maria Moreira, and Optometry Giving Sites for technical support. I would also like to thank founder OPTOGLOBE, Pemi J. Gadimo, and the organizing committee ably chaired by Laraiba Iftikhar. With that said, I am Asawa Richard, and I'll be your moderator today. Thank you. So, for our opening remark today, we'll be hearing from Dr. Cindy Tromans. Dr. Cindy Tromans is a consultant optometrist and head of optometry services at Manchester Royal Eye Hospital. And clinical lecture in the University. Her clinical specialties in lenses, keratoconus, and obsessive clinical and research role. Dr. Tromans currently serves as the president of the World Council of Optometry 2025 to 2027, the global voice of optometry profession, as they call her, having previously served as the World Council of Optometry president-elect. She is also a past president of the European Council of Optometry and Optics, and has held numerous leadership roles, including president and chair of board of trustees of the College of Optometrists, United Kingdom. She completed her initial undergraduate degree, BSc Honours in Ophthalmic Optics at Aston University, and holds a PhD from the University of Manchester. Dr. Tromans has dedicated her career to advancing optometric education, clinical standards, and international professional development. In recognition of her outstanding and life fellowship of the College of Optometrists, an honorary Doctor of Science degree from Aston University in 2019. Please join me as I welcome the President, World Council of Optometry, Dr. Sydney Tromans. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Richard, for that overly long introduction. You didn't need to say quite as much about me as you did, but I do thank you for that. So good afternoon, everybody. I've spotted on the call that we also have some people from the Philippines and the Caribbean, and the US. So good morning and good evening to you. It is really a pleasure and an honour to be part of the third Global Optometry Student Summit. I would really like to start by thanking OPTOGLOBE and the organising committee for their kind invitation and for the incredible work that they're doing to bring together such a vibrant, diverse and forward-thinking global community of optometry students and professionals. So originally I was going to have to record this message, but having met up with Pemijay recently in Kenya at the IAPB meeting, I thought I've shifted my travel plans so I could actually do this in person, because I just felt that was really, really important. So I'm absolutely delighted to connect with so many of you who represent the future of our profession. So as I speak today, actually it's been 40 years this week since I qualified as an optometrist. So now you all know how old I am as well. And I can still remember what that felt like, the excitement, the curiosity, and certainly a bit of uncertainty about what lay ahead. I certainly didn't have a clear picture of where my career might take me. And I don't think I could have ever imagined that would have had the opportunity to work across different areas of optometry, or to even contribute at a global level in the way that I have. But what I did have, and what I can see reflected in all of you, is a genuine interest in helping people and a willingness to learn and grow. And that, more than anything, is what shapes a fulfilling career in this profession. So when I look at all of you today, I don't just see future optometrists, I see people at the very start of what could be an incredibly varied and meaningful journey. So this summit comes at a particularly important moment for optometry. Across the world, the need for high quality eye care continues to grow, and with it, the responsibility on all of us, educators, practitioners, leaders, and importantly you students, is to ensure that we are prepared to meet that need. So the theme of this year's summit, Global Vision Health 2026, empowering the next generation through technological integration and infrastructure standards, is both timely and inspiring. It highlights the crucial role that innovation, collaboration, and strong systems will play in shaping the future of eye care. As president of the World Council of Optometry, I have had the privilege of seeing the extraordinary impact that optometrists can have when we work together across borders, share knowledge, and support one another. But I am also constantly reminded that the strength of our profession lies in its people, especially those still in training. You, as students and early career professionals, are not just the future of optometry, you're already active contributors to its presence. Your ideas, your curiosity, and your commitments to improve vision and lives around the world are what will drive meaningful progress in global health. At WCO, we are deeply committed to strengthening optometric education, advancing global advocacy, and supporting the development of the future workforce. This includes working with partners across regions to promote high standards in education and clinical practice, supporting initiatives that expand access to eye care, and contributing to the global efforts to address vision impairment. Importantly, we are keen to engage with students and early career optometrists, whether through collaboration with student organisations, participation in global discussions, or opportunities to contribute to advocacy and public health initiatives. Your voice matters, and we encourage you to get involved. Engaging with professional bodies early on in your career can open doors to mentorship, leadership, and international collaboration, all of which will help you shape not only your own future, but that of the profession as a whole. I hope to see some of you guys one day as members of WCO, either as individuals or participating in our very important work, or even as leaders on a national or regional level. And perhaps one day, one of you may be in my position as president of the World Council of Optometry. Events like this summit are incredibly important. They create space for dialogue, for learning, for building connections that will last throughout your careers. They also provide an opportunity to think beyond local practice and consider the global challenges we must address together, from addressing inequities in access to care, to strengthening education and workforce development, and embracing new technologies responsibly and effectively. So as you take part in this session, and obviously you've already had previous sessions, I really encourage you to ask questions, share your perspectives, and most importantly, connect with one another. The relationships that you build here may shape not only your own careers, but also the future direction of our profession. So in closing, I would like to congratulate the organisers once again for delivering this amazing global event, and to thank you all for your dedication to optometry and to global vision health. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma, for your constant support and love towards the student community. We appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So for his opening remark, we'll be hearing from the president, African Federation of Optometry Students, and he also doubles as the Director of Administration for OPTOGLOBE Nigeria. I am talking of the person of Moses Adetoro. He stands as a vibrant intersection of health, leadership, and entrepreneurship. As the founder of Medipreneur, he leads a Pan-African he leads a Pan-African movement that bridges the gap between medicine and entrepreneurship across 12 countries. Through tailored workshops, mentorships, and a strategic blueprint, Medipreneur equips medical minds with the skills and strategies to merge academic excellence with lasting entrepreneurial success. He is the president of the African Federation of Optometry Students, AFOS, where he pivots impactful initiatives for optometry students across Africa. Moses co-founded MobiVision Clinic, a mobile eye care service delivering affordable, high-quality vision screening and treatment directly to underserved communities. He serves as brand manager at HealthSoc, scaling global telemedicine solutions, and lends his expertise as a business consultant for startups. A passionate eye health advocate, Moses brings real-world impact to his academic journey as Doctor of Optometry candidate at the University of Benin. He channels his leadership as Director of Administration for OptoGlobe, empowering optometry students worldwide to drive change in eye care delivery. In 2024, Moses was selected from a competitive pool of over 52,000 applications worldwide to become one of the Millennium Fellows, an honor presented by the Millennium Campus Network in partnership with the United Nations Academic Impact. Please make welcome to the virtual stage, Moses Adetoro.
All right, thank you very much, my amazing moderator. Thank you. I really, really appreciate such warm welcoming. I want to confirm that I can be heard. The moderator, kindly please, you can unmute your mic briefly and let me know if I can be heard clearly.
Yes, you can.
No. All right. Thank you very much. So, first and foremost, I want to thank the organizers of this great program, OptoGlobe, for this initiative and the invitation for me to speak, and on the team that they have chosen this year, empowering the next generation through technological integration and infrastructural standards. I will try my best to stick with the time given so that we can all effectively get to what I'm going to be speaking with you today, right? So I want to start with something true, very true, right? When I was invited to speak on this theme, empowering the next generation, through technological integration and infrastructural standards. I sat with it for a while because it's much more easy to make a theme like this sound good and nothing real underneath it. So here is what I actually believe, and I want it to be the first thing for you to hold on to for the next 10 minutes that I'm giving to present here. So the word empowerment itself isn't given to you. It is built by tools you learn to use and the structures you build around yourself so that those tools actually work for you instead of leaving you behind. So I'm speaking to you today as a fellow student, still in the same clinic, same rounds and exams, writing exams as you, and as the president of the African Federation of Optometry Students, a federation that exists because a group of students and optometrists refused to wait for someone else to build what they needed. And I am going somewhere with this. So let's talk about the two halves of this theme, the technology and the infrastructures, the technology and the structures. Sorry. So, as I said earlier about empowerment, the tools you learn to use and the systems you build around yourself to use them. Let's start with technology, the first half of it, technological integration. And let's kind of be specific because technology itself is a very big word that can mean nothing if we do not anchor it. And at this era, one of the greatest technologies available to a young person, you can quote me anywhere, but I personally believe that one of the greatest technologies available to a young person today is artificial intelligence. About 3 to 5 years ago, the question everyone was asking was, will AI take our jobs? You see it in every webinar, profession, every classroom discussing about that. Will AI take our jobs? And some people didn't wait around for a good answer to that. Some actually panicked, thinking, okay, they looking at what they are doing and seeing how far AI is growing and evolving, they are panicking. Some dismissed it, and either way, they did not prepare. And many of them are now feeling the consequences of that hesitation. And here's what I've come to understand and let you understand too. The answer to that question, will AI take our jobs, was never a yes or a no. I'm telling you today that the answer to that question is that it depends on how you as a person, as an individual, as a professional is doing your job. It depends on how you are doing your job. Let me take that again so that I can sink in. The answer to the question, will AI take our jobs? To me, and I want to make you believe, is that it depends on how you as a professional is doing your job. Let me be precise about what that means, because vague optimism won't help you, and neither will vague fear. Every profession today, right now, this era, they are all at risk, not because of being replaced by AI, but of being outpaced by it. It's what you know. AI can process more faster at a scale no group of humans can match. And when a profession's workforce can be outpaced, right, its size and its relevance both come under pressure. And when we talk about workforce, right, it's not just like a big word like that. We are talking about us, optometrists, optometry students. Optometry students are going to be optometrists. And that means the people in this room. So here's the real risk. And I want you to hear this clearly. I want you to take this with you. The real risk about AI replacing our job is not about job loss. It is skill obsolescence. And what does that mean? Skill obsolescence is the degree to which a professional's knowledge or abilities become outdated, making them less effective, yes, or no longer required in that current role. It happens when the demands of a job evolve, but an individual skill set fails to keep pace. Now, the idea here is that the problem would be that optometrist that uses AI and an optometrist who does not use AI. The optometrist who still does everything the old way, while AI-assisted OCT interpretation exists, while automated visual field analysis exists, while the teleoptometry triage exists, is not competing with a machine. They are competing with a colleague sitting next to them who learned to use that machine, right? Who learned to integrate AI into what he's doing, who learned it even while being a student, right? The colleague who sees more patients, catches more pathology earlier, and has more time left for the one thing that AI cannot do. This is me getting to the point that AI can actually not do everything, right? Let's be really, really honest. No matter how evolved the AI can be, it cannot build trust with a fighting patient. It can't navigate the ethics of a difficult diagnosis. It can't function well in a low resource, high context environment. Many of us will practice. If we are practicing in Africa, it's something that you should know. Some cases that it's you are reading textbook, you are reading materials. Some of us, till the end of your practice, you will never see some of the cases you are reading in your materials. This is where you remain irreplaceable, not despite AI now, alongside it. So even though I'm assuring you of you not being replaced by artificial intelligence, which is part of the main key technology integration for us in this era, I am still telling you that you need AI alongside what you are doing. Now, I want to push this further because I wouldn't want a situation where we leave this talk simply adapted. I want us to leave it ambitious, right? Almost every AI tool being used in the eye care today, the diagnostic models, the imaging algorithms, the data set was being built somewhere else, trained on data that does not actually reflect us as Africans. Now, I'm speaking particularly to the Africans and the African students, not our patients, not our disease patterns, not our skin tones in fundus imaging, not our clinical realities in real life. So here is my real question for the next generation of African optometry students. And the more I actually mention next generation, I want you to put it at the back of your mind that the next generation of African optometry students are those right here in this room, not like the next generation coming after you. And now the real question I'm posing to you right now is, are we going to consume these tools? Or are some of us going to be the ones to build the next version, the one trained on the African eyes, African conditions, African clinical realities to solve African context problems? Now, let me go to the second half of it to keep my time, right? Technology without infrastructure is a tool with no hands to hold it. I really want you to take that with you. So let me take you back. When I came into optometry, there was no OPTOGLOBE. There was no AFOS. AFOS is the African Federation of Optometry Students. There were no structures in place for the growth of an average optometry student. There were opportunities, a whole lot of them. There were scholarships, fellowship, global platforms, seats at certain tables where decisions that directly influence you and I are being made that we simply could not access. Why? Solely because we're optometry students and not commonly, let me put it like that, as usually known medical students. Because that was practically the reality not too long ago. Colleagues, fellow colleagues, today that has changed, right? We have AFOS, we have OPTOGLOBE, and that is what we are having today, to have an organization where we can all come together and speak with ourselves. We have the strong functioning national bodies, student bodies. We have Nigerian Optometry Student Association, we have the Kenya Optometry Student Association, and many others across the continent, Africa. What happened between then and now? What was the difference? Students took initiative. We came together, we knocked on doors, we forced some doors open. I am telling you the truth. And where no doors existed, we built one ourselves. And let me tell you what that looks like in reality, in practice, in doing that. They are not just in the vision statement you are seeing, but in the actual mechanics of the infrastructure, because that's the part people don't see. At AFOS, right? African Federation of Optometry Students, we are building we did that, and we are still currently doing that, ongoing. a central school leaders database, connecting presidents, vice presidents, public relations officer across all student bodies across every region of this continent, so that no school, no student ever again has to build from zero alone. We knew how difficult it was. And that's the pause, and really appreciate the founder of this organization, OPTOGLOBE, did so well, right? We started as just 4 students, and today I am glad and immensely grateful to God that we've expanded to over 52 country members across about 6 continents. Getting back to AFOS, right? We are working toward a formal affiliation with organizations, optometry organizations, AFCO, so that our voices, your voice, mine, championing our visions, our goals, sits at the same table as the professional bodies that shape our future. The professional bodies you and I would be part after we graduate as optometry students. We are structuring mentorship pipelines and clinical training partnerships so that where you studied as an African student, stop determining how far you can go. I really hope that you are getting what I'm saying. We are structuring mentorship pipelines and clinical training partnerships so that where you studied as an African optometry student stops determining how far you can go. And that is what infrastructure actually is. It is, as I said earlier, it's not a mission. It's not like a vision statement on a slide or something. It's those databases, the pipelines we are making, and the seats we are creating for you, for me, at the table where policies that affect you and I directly and indirectly are being made. So here is where the 2 halves of this my talk meet as I get to round up, right? Technology and integration. The infrastructure we are building decides whether the next generation of African optometry students only ever uses the AI tools built by others, and emphasis on that, or whether we get to help build the ones that reflect our own patients, our own continent, and solves our own problems for our future. The access to research partnerships, access to the data that we need, access to the rooms where those decisions get made, that access does not happen by accident. It happens through the structures we build intentionally, deliberately, all together, right? Our vision as AFOS is to create a unified community of optometry students across Africa. We are committed to advancing eye care excellence. We foster collaboration, break down the barriers to vision access so that we can ensure a brighter future for all, not just all optometry students, not just students at this point, but for the continent at large, for the citizens of the countries that make up the continent. So our vision is to empower African optometry students through collaboration, knowledge sharing, like what we are doing now, and advocacy to promote equitable access to high quality eye care, elevate optometric practice standards and infrastructures, as the case may be, and improve vision health outcomes continent-wide. But a vision and a mission are only as strong as the people willing to carry them. And that brings me to what I actually came here to ask of you. Let me take that again so that it can sink well and you can know the next call to action. A vision and a mission, however how strong it is that we have as a federation built for you and I, no matter how strong it is, no matter how promising it is, it can only be strong as the people willing to carry them, right? We can do so much more, but only when more students like you are in the room, ready to innovate, ready to build, and ready to lead. We want you involved. We want you to participate. We want you to answer calls when we call you. Let's do this. The initiatives you have, the ideas you have, bring it on. Let's work on them with you, and let's build something for us. We want you to work with us. We want you to join a team. Help lay down the structures for our own growth so that it becomes easier and it's not even much more harder for us. For the next student behind you to prove their relevance to the world, to the real impact they are going to make. I want to leave you with this because I think it's the most honest thing I can tell you. You do not need a title to start. You do not need to be a president. You do not need to be a director. You need to show up just to the cause. Join one working group. Take one small piece of work seriously and finish it. That was how IFOS itself began. Right? The next generation this team summit speaks of, as I've always been saying, they are not people just outside this group. It is us, the people in this room right now, right? The tools that we should use, they are here with us. We have quite a whole lot of them. The artificial intelligence is here with us, only for us to know how well we can utilize it. So the question of whether it gets to empower you or outpaces you is already being answered by what you choose to do starting today. And the infrastructures, the doors I mentioned, the structures, the things that we have done, the pipelines, the seats at the table we are creating for you, those are only going to be built by people willing to stay in the room, even after all the applause ends. Because I am telling you, sometimes it might really get difficult. And right now, leaving you with this, I'm asking you to be one of those people ready to stay, to build, to lead, and just to help us build the next generation of optometry students, including you and I, that have the access to these opportunities. Use them and utilize them to build a very great future for us and us being optometrists in the future. Thank you very much, OPTOGLOBE, once again for organizing such a great event. Thank you once again for inviting me. And I really hope that my time today here has spoken to, even if it's just one person, to take up something to do and innovate, to build, to lead, that would directly or indirectly help and create a great future for us optometrists in Africa and beyond. Thank you very much for having me. I remain Moses Adetoro, the president of African Federation of Optometry Students. Thank you all once again.
Thank you very much, Moses, for your insightful sharing. Okay, so our next speaker is Nemanja Buovski. I hope I got that right. He's an optometrist in training and he third year student, University of Applied Science and Arts, Northwestern Switzerland, clinical excellence and advanced professional standard. He's an active member of several prominent industry organizations, including the Organization for Swiss Optometry, the European Academy of Optometry and Optics, and the International Association for Binocular Vision. In addition to his academic pursuits, Nemanja gains valuable hands-on clinical experience while working as an optometry student at Whitaker Optic in Zurich. Alongside his practice in primary eye care, he possesses a profound passion for community-based vision care, serving as a manager and core member of specialized mobile eye care team that dedicatedly ensures the eye health and visual well-being of residents in retirement homes. Currently, Nemanja continues to balance rigorous academic training with the impactful community service, contributing to the advancement of optometric care in Switzerland. Please join me welcome Nemanja.
Thank you very much for having us here. From our SIG group, we are 4 of us. Ecaterina and I will be representing us today. So we have a little presentation prepared. I don't know if you can see it right now. This looks good. Perfect. Let's figure it out how I can change the slides later, but that's fine. Thank you very much. So, from the European Academy of Optometry and Optics, about 3 months ago, we found the special interest group for students. So, as you can see, it's a community created by students for students. So the idea is connecting, collaborating, and shaping the future of optometry across Europe. That's our main goal. So the next slide, please. Perfect, thank you. So what's the EAOO? As you can see, the main focal points are the educational part, the learning of optometry across Europe, research, innovation in eye care and science, conferences for connecting professionals and major events. And now our part is a mixture between conference and the 6 groups, networking, building relationships across borders, and the special interest groups for shared passions. So as you can see, conferences, networking, and the SIG group, we try to combine it in Europe for students. You can go ahead, thank you. So in general, what are the special interest groups? These are member-led communities with the EAOO, where professionals and students with shared interests come together to learn, collaborate, and grow. We are at the moment more the part of learn and collaborate because, as said, just 3 months ago, we started planning everything, what we want to build with this special interest group. So the exchange ideas and clinical insights, discussions for research and topics, and the collaboration internationally on projects, attending inclusive webinars and events, as for example, we are everyone here, and building the professional network for optometry students. So can go the next one. Thank you. So as I said, there are 4 of us. We have Samuel from Germany, myself from Switzerland, Ecaterina from Moldova, you will hear from her after me, and Iris from the Netherlands. Now I can show you why every one of us joined the special interest group in first hand. Here, that's Samuel from Germany. He joined the committee because of his studies in Aalen and Helsinki, and an international master's program showed him how much optometry benefits from different perspectives and backgrounds. These experiences made him to help create a stronger connection between students across Europe and encourage the exchange between different educational and cultural approaches. So our idea is the same as yours, just on the border of Europe. On the next slide, you will see myself. It's actually the same as Samuel, especially for connecting across Europe and the community. We can help each other as students. So from every country, you have different insights in optometry, different possibilities to develop in optometry, and we can exchange our knowledge and try to improve it across all of Europe. So on the next one, we have Ecaterina, and I would like to give her the voice right now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ecaterina, and I represent Moldova. For me, the future of European optometry begins with collaboration between students. Every university teaches slightly differently, and by bringing this experience together, we all become stronger. The Student SIG offers much more than networking. It creates opportunities to discover new perspectives, develop professionally, and contribute to shaping our profession together. The next one, slide, please. Iris shares the same enthusiasm for international collaboration. She believes that students should have opportunities to connect beyond national borders and classroom. Her goal is to help create an open and accessible international community where knowledge is shared freely, collaboration develops naturally, and students support one another both academically and personally. Her vision reminds us that professional relationships often begin with simple conversation like the ones we have at conferences such as this. Next one slide, please. So why should students join the Student SIG? The answer is simple. Members gain access to an international network of students across Europe, educational webinars, discussions on clinical and research topics, opportunities to collaborate on international projects, and chances to develop leadership skills. Perhaps most importantly, joining the Student SIG allow students to become actively involved in the European optometry community from the beginning of their careers. The friendship, collaboration, and professional connections built today may become valuable partnerships in the future. And the last slide, please. To conclude, becoming part of the Student 6 is very easy. First, become a student member of the EAOO, then simply select the Student Special Interest Group during registration. After that, you can participate in discussions, attend webinars, collaborate with fellow students from across Europe, and help shape the future of our profession. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions, we are here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Katerina. And as well from my side, thank you very much for having us here. And as said, we are open for questions if you have any.
Okay, it's time for questions. So please, if you have any questions, unmute your mic and ask the facilitator.
Hello.
As it looks, we answered.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Good afternoon. My name is Kovin from Ghana, SVOSH KNUST chapter. I wanted to find out if African students can also have the opportunity of joining your organization. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your question. As far as I know, at the moment, we have already some students joined, but I don't know if maybe the universities are part of the EAOO already. But we can clear this and ask the EAO officially and let you everyone know maybe via email from the OPTOGLOBE. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. So, are there any challenges you faced in bridging the gap in between optometry students in Europe, and how are these challenges solved?
You mean general challenges as a student, or the combination of the SIG group and as a student to try to combine everything?
The combination.
The combination. It's mainly organizational wise. So we are from 4 different countries. We all have our schedules, and to try to time everything so we can meet up and plan for the SIG group. That's the biggest, the hardest part for us.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I have a question, and I wanted to find out, are there any upcoming events by maybe being hosted by the EAO Student SIG that I know the EAO has different SIGs and they have different events, the binocular events and all. So are there any ones for the students and that we could attend, students who are maybe not even from Europe or even EAO SIG members yet? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. So when you are part as a student at the EAOO, all the special interest groups have online events you can join for free. And when you're part of the EAOO, that's no problem. For example, the myopia control special interest group or the contact lens special interest group, they have about every month once online a small event. And the bigger event would be next year, a live attending event in Switzerland, 2027. Especially for students, by students, we are trying to get something up on our feet. We are currently planning quite a bit. The first thing we have already done is a WhatsApp group just for exchange for all the students, but the special events, they will come. That's the next thing we're planning. Nothing official yet.
All right, thank you very much, Nemanja.
Good afternoon. I have a question.
Yes, please.
I think in the slide you presented, you give out the steps to become a member. I wanted to know if being a student member is different from the SID, and if it's different, how can a person join the SID?
The connection cut you off a little bit. I haven't understand the whole question.
I said from the presentation, you listed the steps on how to become a student member by website online. Does that same process apply for being part of the SIDs, or are they the same thing, or are they different? That's the student membership and the SID.
Unfortunately, it's cutting off a little bit. I don't know, it's maybe my connection. Could you maybe write down your question? And I can read it in the chat. I would like to answer to it. So, is there any specific difference between a student member and being part of the special interest groups? If yes, how can a person be part of a special interest group? So they wrote an email to all the universities part of the EAOO. So that's more the organizational part of the special interest group. At the moment, there are only 4 of us. And maybe in the future, when we build up a certain we have to split up in the future the special interest group, maybe for a part for events, another part for planning and so on, and then maybe will be more space for another special interest group students that can join us. So at the moment, there's no possibility to be part of the special interest group, but in the future there will be definitely. Did this answer your question, or do you have any further? All right, thank you. Any further questions, or are we good? Looks like we have it. We would be open for any further questions via email or with the EAOO. We will hand in the information also to answer the first question. So you can write us any further questions. That will be no problem for us.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Can I ask you if can help me to be international optometrist?
On what regard, or how do you mean this exactly?
I ask if this organization helped me to be international optometrist.
So the main point of the EAO is the exchange between optometrists. So if you're interested in more exchange with other optometrists internationally, then yes. Professionally, no.
Hello, I ask if what's its requirement to be get member of this organization.
So if you're a member, then you have the possibility to join events and also get in touch with other optometrists. So that's the main benefit of being part as a student of the EAOO. So how to join? So we will send a link that's linked to the first question, who everyone can join. If there are any universities that have to be part of the EAO, I don't know yet. We have to ask with our professors and colleagues from the EAOO that are for the onboarding of new students.
Good afternoon. Can I ask something?
Yes, please.
I'm Carla. I'm from Portugal. Only for students that we are talking, or from students. When I say my not very good say because I'm in Spain. The group is only for students. The free group is only for students. You understand me? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
The connection is not. Yeah.
I think she's asking if the EAOO membership is only for students or it's open to optometrists too.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me, that's my fault. So it's for both.
Oh, okay.
It's for both.
Okay.
As a student, when you are still studying, you can be a part of the EAO for free. And as an professional optometrist, when you're done with your studies, you can join as well, of course, and keep there your connections as well. Maybe you can help in other special interest groups as an optometrist.
And how can I do that? Because I'm an optometrist now. A long years ago.
Yeah, on the website of the EAO, you can click if you're a student or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
And I'm
welcome.
sorry. I'm
Thank you.
the streets. Sorry. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry for my fault. Thank you very much
Okay.
for your question.
All right. Thank you very much, Nemanja. Thank you very much for sharing this wonderful insight.
Thank you very much
So,
as well.
Yep. MD, please go ahead, MD Sabir. Do you have a question? Okay, Richard, please go ahead.
okay. So, I would like to confirm if the judges are present. The director of optometry giving side, Donna Mikulecky. Please, are you present?
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much, Ma. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Professor Kovin Naidoo, Global Head of Partnership and Advocacy at OneSight EssilorLuxottica Foundation. Are you present?
He's not.
Sorry, please, is he present?
No.
All right, so we have to go ahead. So the first pitch of the day is from the Nigerian Optometric Student Association, and the liaison officer to OPTOGLOBE is going to be speaking to us. Orji Divine Gift. She is a 4th-year Doctor of Optometry student, currently undergoing her clinical training in Nigeria. She serves as the liaison officer of the National Optometric Students Association, where she represents Nigerian optometry students in the engagement with OPTOGLOBE, the African Federation of Optometry Students, and other international optometry student organizations. Through this role, she facilitates communication, strengthens partnership, and supports initiatives that promote optometric education, research, and student development on both national and global levels. A dedicated student leader and advocate for professional growth, Divine Gift has contributed to the planning and implementation of programs that connect students with opportunities for learning, networking, and research. She played a role in the organization of a research-focused program in collaboration with AFOS and has participated in the coordination and moderation of international student engagement events that bring together optometry students from different regions of the world to share experiences and explore solutions to common challenges. Beyond her leadership responsibilities, Divine Gift is passionate about research, mental educational initiatives, and digital engagements. She promotes conversations around personal development, student well-being, and the importance of building resilient future healthcare professionals. Please join me welcome the speaker from the Nigerian Optometric Students Association, Divine Gifts. Thank you.
Thank you, the moderator. Good day, the distinguished judges.
and my fellow student leaders and every participant here. But please confirm with me, am I audible enough? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. So first, I would like to appreciate the leadership of OPTOGLOBE for bringing together this wonderful summit and celebrating excellent leadership and impact among optometry students. I'm also honored to represent the National Optometry Students Association of Nigeria, and would like to also appreciate the president of NOSA, Comrade Oke Ayotunde Nicholas, and the entire executive council for entrusting me with the responsibility of presenting our association today. So today, I am privileged to share the story of an association that has dedicated itself to community impact, student empowerment, leadership development, and advancement of eye health across Nigeria. So it is my honor to present why NOSA deserves to be recognized as the Optometry Student Association of the Year. Next slide, please. Next one. Next one. So NOSA is the umbrella body representing optometry students across Nigeria beyond representation students. Our mission is to develop future leaders, advance eye care advocacy, promote professional excellence, and create meaningful impact within our communities. Now, one of the greatest strengths is our commitment to community service. In February 2026, we launched the Vision for School Initiative, a nationwide outreach project aimed at promoting eye health awareness among secondary school. And the median edition was held at Baptist High School in Benin City, where students and teachers receive eye health education and vision screening. NOSA also organized an outreach at the Durumi Internally Displaced Persons Camp in Abuja, where residents receive eye examinations and consultation. And in addition, free eye screening and awareness programs were conducted in Bayelsa State through strategic collaboration by the NOSA Provost, Adeola Abiola. And this initiative demonstrates that NOSA is not only concerned with training future optometrists, we are actively contributing to better eye health outcomes within our communities. Now, next slide. Student development and leadership. We created numerous opportunities for students to learn, lead, and grow. We established several specialized communities, including public health community, mentorship community, myopia and childhood blindness community, sexual and reproductive health community, and climate change community. Now, these communities allow students from different institutions to actively participate in advocacy, planning, policy decisions, and professional development. NOSA also collaborated with the Optometry Scholars Academy Forum to organize an inter-institutional quiz competition involving optometry schools across Nigeria. And we also organized mentorship programs, webinars, and leadership initiatives that connect students with experienced professionals and industry leaders. Most notably, NOSA hosted the Global Student Leadership Summit, bringing together speakers and participants from different countries to discuss leadership, professional growth, and global impacts. Now, we also established a dedicated media team consisting of students, photographers, videographers, editors, writers, content creators, and these initiatives expanded our digital advocacy efforts and empowered students to develop a valuable communication skill. Now, research remains our main priority in NOSA, and with that, in collaboration with the African Federation of Optometry Students, NOSA co-hosted 2026, providing a platform for students researchers to present innovative work in vision science and evidence-based practice. And this collaboration amplified our impacts and created opportunities for students to engage with leaders shaping the future of optometry. Further, NOSA strengthened partnership with professional association, government ministries, healthcare stakeholders, and international organizations. And then, next slide, please. Next one.
Divine, you're muted, or we cannot hear you. I think Divine has fallen from the call. Please confirm.
Yes, she has. Okay, but I think she's back on.
Divine has fallen from the call. Please confirm.
Yes.
Divine, are you back on?
I'm sorry, I had a little network glitch, but I would like to conclude with this. Why NOSA? And if there are three things I would like to place here today, why NOSA deserves to be the Optometry Students Association of the Year, I would say impact, leadership, and innovation. Now, we have served communities through outreach programs. We have empowered students through leadership, mentorship, and academic development. We have embraced innovation through research, digital advocacy, and strategic collaboration. NOSA is more than student association. It is a platform where future optometrists learn to serve, lead, advocate, and create lasting change. And for this reason, we humbly present the National Optometric Student Association as a worthy recipient of the Optometry Association's Award of the Year. And one more thing, and on the 7th of July, NOSA successfully launched their website. And on that website, where we have the digital library, the NOSA gallery, the Hublogs, which is used for our online payments, where we can pay for our conferences and NOSA dues with ease. And the website can also be used for our inter-quiz chapter competitions and even our chapter elections as well. So with this, I would like to end here and conclude with this, that NOSA, thank you.
Thank you very much, Divine. Thank you very much. So we go to the next OSA, Optometry Students Association, and that would be Bangladesh. And speaking is Fatima Begum Sume. She is a third year Bachelor of Science in Optometry student at the Institute of Community Ophthalmology, Chattogram. She's currently serving as the community coordinator of Opto Bangla, a student-led platform dedicated to promoting optometric education, awareness, and collaboration among students in Bangladesh. She also serves on the OPTOGLOBE Equipping the Future Core Committee. She has an excellent academic record in the optometry admission tests 2022-2023 session. She secured first position in the merit list. She also achieved first place in both her first year and second year university examination, reflecting her consistent academic excellence and strong dedication to her studies. Alongside her academic achievements, she's actively involved in student leadership and professional development activities. She currently holds the position of Director of Academic Affairs and Partnership. She has served as a moderator in all international webinars organized by Opto Bangla and others, playing an important role in ensuring smooth coordination, engagement, and successful execution of these events. She is actively engaged in organizing academic discussions, awareness programs, and collaborative initiatives that aim to strengthen the optometry student community in Bangladesh. Her efforts focus on improving communications, encouraging participation, and supporting the professional growth of young optometry students. Please welcome Fatima Begum Sume from Opto Bangladesh. Thank you.
Fatima, you're muted.
Good day, everyone. A warm welcome to our respected judges, distinguished guests, and everyone joining us from around the world. I am Fatema Begum Shumi, Director of Academic Affairs and Partnership at OptoBangla. It is an honor to present the journey of optometry, a proud nominee for the Optometry Student Association of the year 2026. To begin, let me briefly introduce the journey of optometry in Bangladesh. Optometry is still a developing profession in Bangladesh. Undergraduate optometry education began in 2009 and currently only two institutes offer this program. Over the year, the profession has faced challenges in professional recognition, curriculum development, internship structure, and clinical training. With a limited number of optometry professions in our country, students have played a vital role alongside the professional in overcoming these challenges. Through collective effort, continuous advocacy, and collaboration, Bangladesh achieved an internationally allied curriculum and government recognition in 2026. Throughout this journey, we realized that the future of this profession depends on passionate and dedicated students. This realization led to establishment of OptoBangla. Here are some documents highlighting the involvement of OptoBangla representatives as student representatives in this achievement. On 12th June 2025, OptoBangla was officially established with a vision to unite optometry students across Bangladesh and contribute to the advancement of this profession. The organization was founded by Muhammad Sabir Mia, whose leadership during this professional movement inspired the creation of a national student platform. Am I clearly audible?
Yes, you are. Fatima, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Together with many dedicated student leaders, OptoBangla was built as a community where students, graduates, and future leaders could work together towards a common goal. One of the OptoBangla's first and most significant achievement was bringing together current students and graduates from across Bangladesh on one platform. And one of the OptoBangla's greatest milestone came just a few months after its establishment. On 6th November 2025, OptoBangla was officially accepted as the international member of Organization of OptoGlobe, the Global Optometry Student Community. This recognition connected Bangladeshi optometry students to a worldwide network of future professionals and created a new opportunities for collaboration, leadership, and learning. After becoming a national member organization of OptoGlobe, OptoBangla joined one of its flagship initiatives, Equipping the Future, or ETF, which is a student-led global initiative. OptoBangla's impact extended beyond the organizational membership. Like Bangladesh at ETF core committee, the 3 OptoBangla member selected to the ETF committee, and also furthermore selected as a ETF committee member, I was honored to be elected as the community and digital lead. Those are the 3 persons who are selected as a OptoBangla core committee members. And next, OptoBangla believes that quality education should have no boundaries. To bridge the gap between the Bangladeshi students' international expertise, we organized a series of international webinars featuring renowned optometrists, ophthalmologists, and researchers from different countries. There are some pictures of those. OptoBangla also focuses beyond academic activities. OptoBangla is committed to raising public awareness about eye health through awareness campaign, video contest, educational content, and celebration of important eye health days. We encourage students to become advocates for better vision. OptoBangla simplifying the optometry education. OptoBangla also focuses on educational innovation through subject-based infographic notes. We simplify complex optometry concept into clear, engaging, and easy to understanding learning resources. And those materials support the students in their academic journey. In a short span of time, OptoBangla has united students and graduates, represented Bangladesh on international platform, developed student leaders, organized academic initiatives, promote eye health awareness, and created educational resources for the profession. Here are some planning for our future for OptoBangla, like expand the global networks and international collaboration, advance education skills and leadership development, promote research, innovation, and professional collaboration, strengthening the eye health awareness and initiative, and build a sustainable national and international partnership. If we say why OptoBangla, like it has been like 1 year that OptoBangla has been established, and in just 1 year, OptoBangla has evolved from a vision into a nationally and internationally recognized student organization by empowering students, promoting education, developing leaders, raising public awareness. Actually, we began with a vision. Today, we stand as a community, one voice and one family, working together to build a brighter future for optometry. This is not the end of our journey, this is the beginning. Thank you for your time and kind attention.
Thank you very much, Fatima. I was just informed to the please, do I have the judge here with me, Donna Mikulecky?
Yes, I'm here.
So, please, do you have any questions for the participants, the past two presenters?
No, very well done, both of you.
All right, so we can proceed. Our next speaker is from Palestine. She is Rasha Dahdou. She is a fourth-year Bachelor of Science in Optometry student at the university. She has
Hello, I am here. 1 minute.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here today. My name is Rasha Dahdou, and I'm from. Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here today.
Please
My name
welcome
is
Rasha Dahdou from Optometry. Rasha, please, you have the floor.
Okay. Hello. I will be start.
Go ahead, Rasha. We can hear you.
تمام. Thank you. I am from the Optometry Student Association at Najah National University in Palestine. OSA actually started in the small idea in the lecture. 1 minute. So with a lot of hard work and dedication, we grow into an official association, and we are proud to have received recognition from the World Council of Optometrists. So also 1 minute. So also from a spark of innovation to empowering reality. 1 minute. Also vision, it's empowering every optometry student to lead and serve, and a futures where quality eye care is accessible to all, and breeding academic excellence with community impact. Now I will be show OSA activity. 1 minute. Also activity is screening day in the school and center healthy. 1 minute. These pictures with the screening day and the children. 1 minute. And the science fair in the academic. And 1 minute. And significant seminar in the academic. 1 minute. And workspace workshop with the student in the academic. Okay. This year's summit is all about empowering the next generation. That's exactly what we are training to do. We run yearly event like free eye screening in school and event like a free eye screening in school and health center, and science fair to support the word about eye care. We are here today to show the innovation and community work are the really case to breed futures for optometrists. Thank you for thank you for listening to me. Any question?
Great job. Did you happen to track numbers for the screenings and things you did?
Yes, I do. 1 minute.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Richard, you're muted.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll go to
Sorry.
our next.
Sorry, Richard. There's a question for Rasha.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, Richard, I'm saying there was a question for Rasha. Please have her answer.
Oh, Rasha, you have a question.
Yeah, Rasha, please go ahead and answer.
She said she can't hear.
Okay, the question was from the judge, asking if she tracked the numbers on her screening or outreach program. And she said just a minute. And she
Yeah,
was yet to feedback.
yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I think she's having trouble. I just wanted to know if she, and I know she was able to answer that she did. So it's okay if she doesn't have the details right now. I just was curious because I didn't see that in the report. So all good. We can move on. I think she's just having some technical difficulties. So
Okay, so we'll be moving to our next speaker. Am I still on? All right. Our next speaker is Moffat Mitimutwa. I hope I got that right. Sorry. He is a fourth-year Bachelor of Science in Optometry student at Mzunzu University, Malawi. He's currently serving as president of Mzunzu University Students Association, OPTOGLOBE liaison officer, and president of the Optometry Students Association of Malawi. As a committed student, Moffat has elevated MOSA from campus level to international engagement under his leadership. MOSA now actively participates in global optometry platforms and has strengthened partnerships with OptoGlobe and AFOS to expand mentorship, training, and collaboration opportunities for Malawian students. He previously served as MOSA treasurer before taking on the presidency, where he built strong governance and financial accountability within the association. Under Moffat's leadership, he has made it its priority that the voice of optometry students is heard at every level. He has ensured students are actively participating in global associations to foster unity, share best practices, and facilitate uniformity in future eye care practices across Africa. His work centers on building confident, connected student leaders who can contribute meaningfully to shaping the future of optometry on the continent. Please welcome the president of Mzunzu University Optometry Students Association Malawi, Moffat. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, our moderator. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you. It is a great honor to speak today and to represent the Mzuzu University Optometry Students Association, MOSA. Before I start talking, let me just give a brief on how optometry is done in Malawi. Malawi being a developing country, optometry is currently offered in two institutions. That is in Mzuzu University, where I came from, and the Malawi College of Health Science. And last year, we had a fruitful discussions with our colleges from Malawi College of Health Science, and I am pleased that for now we have formed a National Optometry Student Association So this is just a big step forward for our profession in Malawi. But my focus today, however, will be on a MOSA, continue to expand. I will highlight our work in promoting academic excellence through awards, international representation and leadership, student exposure through outreach, student welfare, the development of a digital learning platform, and I'll also talk about strengthening financial sustainability among the students. So I'll be talking about those points. In the year of 2025-2026 was a period of growth, innovation, and increased visibility for the Nzuzu University of Optometry Student Association of MOSA. Despite that we are operating under significant financial constraints, the association remained committed to advancing the academic, professional, and the social interest of optometry students. Through our strategic initiatives, student-centered program, and increased engagement at both national and continental level, MOSA continued to create opportunities that enhance the student development and strengthen the optometry community. So, as I said, the first point is promotion of academic excellence through the academic awards. As MOSA, we successfully introduced and supported the academic award, aiming at recognizing and celebrating outstanding academic performance among optometry students. So this initiative was just designed to foster a culture of excellence, dedication, and healthy competition within the department. By rewarding academic achievement, we as a MOSA, we encourage the students to remain committed to their studies and continuously strive for improvement. So the awards served as a source of motivation for learners while reinforcing the importance of academic excellence in the training of future optometrists. Again, on international representation and leadership, this is the most notable achievement as a MOSA. MOSA has expanded into international and continental student leadership. For now, MOSA actively participated in activities organized by OPTOGLOBE since last year, 2025. With some members serving on organizing submittee committee and contributing to the international students initiatives. And again, MOSA is not only participating at the OPTOGLOBE. MOSA also achieved a historic milestone within the African Federation of Optometry Students, that is AFOS, a separate continental organization that represents students in the Africa. So through this engagement, 2 MOSA members secured a leadership position within AFOS. This the last election that we had. So it makes the MOSA's first representation at the federation leadership level. So this achievement increased the visibility of MOSA and the Malawi optometry student community, strengthening the international networks and laid a foundation for future collaboration and leadership of optometry. As you all know that as optometry, we are supposed to do similar things. We are supposed to share similar things in our different continents. So we are trying as an association to catch up, to collaborate with our friends across the continent so that we do the similar things. This is the best notable achievement that we have done, because in the past, we are just doing things in Malawi only, but now we are trying to reach out to our friends. And on student exposure through outreaches. Although most we have been planning to organize independent community outreach, we have never had the best outreach that we have been planning. with this issue, optometry students significantly benefited from outreach program organized by the Department of Optometry at our institution. So participation in these outreaches provided our students with valuable opportunities to interact with diverse communities and encounter a wide range of ocular and visual conditions that may not commonly present maybe in the clinical training environment. So these experiences, we are sure that they enhance the students' clinical competence, practical skills, and understanding of community eye health, thereby contributing meaningfully to their professional development. So as a association, we usually visit our nearby primary schools, nearby secondary schools, having a career talks with them. We teach them like how they can do their education, and so that maybe some of them they should also apply for optometry. Again, as the association, we promote professionalism among optometry students. So we remain actively committed to promoting professionalism among our students. So this association continuously encourages students to uphold the value, attitude, and the standards expected of future healthcare professionals. As you know, as a doctor, you need to be to behave as a professional. So through mentorship, peer engagement, and the leadership initiatives, students are encouraged to demonstrate professionalism in their interaction with patients when they are doing their practical lectures, colleges, and the broader community. Particular emphasis was placed on ethical conduct, accountability, and respect, as well as the integrity, and they should be responsible on their behavior. So with this effort, they helped to cultivate the professional culture within the department and prepare the students for the responsibility associated with the optometry practice. And again, on student welfare, our association takes student welfare as a central priority. We actively support students facing financial, social, physical, and emotional challenge. Recognizing that students' well-being is essential for academic success and personal development. So our particular attention always is given to students experiencing financial hardship. For example, in a circumstance where students struggle to meet their basic needs, the association provides full assistance to help them navigate difficult problems until alternative support becomes available. So this initiative reflects MOSA committed to solidarity and compassion, as well as the mutual support among its members. That's why even this association were nominated together with those points as the best association of the year. In addition to the welfare support, the association continue to organize its semester opto fitness program. So this program is an initiative brought together optometry students from different year groups from year 1 to year 5 to participate in physical exercise, recreational activities, and even sports events. So beyond promoting physical fitness, healthy lifestyle, opto fitness is also strength, teamwork, unity, and social cohesion among students. So fostering stronger sense of community within the department in our institution. Through this welfare and the fitness initiatives, MOSA contributed to the creating supportive, inclusive, and student-centered environment that promotes both well-being and academic success. Last but one, I will talk about strategic development of digital learning platform. So as I said earlier on that for now, we have managed to have successfully formed a national association. We, as a the digital learning platform plan. So this digital learning platform plan is there to help us to share the knowledge between the from the students of Zuzu University and the Malawi College of Health Science, so that we share this knowledge and the resources that we are supposed to share. And again, on the same point,
Moffat, please round up. Your time is up. Thank you.
Yeah. So finally, that was my last point. I can say thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you very much, Moffat. Please, judges, are there any questions?
I just have the same similar question. Were there numbers tracked for your outreach efforts?
Sorry, come again.
Yes. Did you track numbers for all of your efforts, for your outreach efforts? Did you track numbers?
Yeah, number for optometry students at Zuzu University.
No, numbers for your outreach.
Yeah, like the numbers of people impacted, students, participation, etc. Those type of numbers. Did you track that?
Currently, I don't have that data because the outreach were much organized by the department because we were not able to finance our independent outreach. So the data is with the head of department.
Thank you.
The number of outreaches reaches almost 10, if not 8 to 10.
Great. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Kovin. Can I just ask, in Malawi, there's a lot happening with people getting together around WHO specs and government and multiple organizations. Are you guys involved in any of that process?
For now, as a student, I can say we're not much involved. But if the issue is maybe received by the head of department or maybe the automated department at Zuzu University, so they do things as a department at a departmental level. But just for optometry students, to maybe to do something, we are not much involved in that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. So we have our final pitch for the day. Our final pitch is from Makerere University Optometry Student Association and Nakayiza Gertrude, who would be presenting. She's a third-year Bachelor of Optometry student at Makerere University College of Health Sciences, Kampala, Uganda. She serves as chairperson of the Makerere University Optometry Student Association, AFOS Continental Representative, and Secretary on OPTOGLOBE's Equipping the Future Core Committee, a holder of the ICH Good Clinical Practice Certificate. Nakayiza has built a strong record of student leadership and institutional partnership development. As MOSA's chairperson, she leads one of East Africa's most active student optometry associations, having strengthened partnership with OPTOGLOBE, SVOSH, AFOS, and the Optometrist Association of Uganda to expand international opportunities and mentorship for students. As AFOS continental representative, she contributes to policy discussions and cross-border program development across Africa. She's equally committed to community eye health, having coordinated vision screenings for over 600 unserved community members through SVOSH and volunteered in screenings at Makerere University, Light Academy School, and the inter-annual medical camp. At the upcoming summit, she will represent Makerere University Optometry Student Association and present the organization's visions, achievements, and ongoing initiatives in empowering the next generation of eye care professionals across Africa. Please welcome Nakayiza Gertrude Niola. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, the moderator. I will stand on the protocol already observed by the previous speakers. Good evening to you all. So this is being presented by Nakayiza Gertrude Noela, Chairperson, Makerere University Optometry Students Association. Next slide, please. So I would like to begin by telling us who we are. So Makerere University Optometry Students Association is the only optometry students association in Uganda, as optometry is only offered in Makerere University. And this association is made up of about 50 students in total, and we are only 11 years old. Over the past 12 months, the association has demonstrated consistent growth and impact across community outreach, advocacy, student engagement, and professional development, strengthening its position as a progressive, high-impact student association. Next slide, please. So our key impact summary before we go into details. Over the past 12 months, we've been able to reach out to 691 plus individuals that were reached through the screening and outreaches. We engaged 3 schools for awareness campaigns and eye screening. And during the World Optometry Week, we were able to reach out to 172 patients during the camp that we had in the university. And in the OneSight Day outreach, we were able to screen 517 students. Next slide, please. So during the World Optometry Week, we were able to put aside 2 days during that week to have an outreach in the university premises. And we conducted a camp within the university premises, serving both students and the members of the public. And we reached out to 81 people on the first day and 93 on the second day, making a total of 174 people that were reached out during this screening. And before the World Optometry Week, we released an awareness video aimed at promoting eye health and shining a light on the optometry profession. The video served 2 key purposes: advertising our free eye screening exercise, making quality eye care accessible to the community, and creating visibility for optometry as a vital healthcare profession that is often overlooked. And through this initiative, MOSA continues to bridge the gap between eye care awareness and public knowledge, encouraging people to prioritize their vision health while helping the public better understand and appreciate the role of optometrists in their overall healthcare. Next slide, please. So this was the video that we were able to release. I beg that we just play it for only a very few seconds before my time gets done. Andre, you have no volume. Okay. October celebration is observed every year from the 22nd to the 28th of March, and this shines a spotlight to the vital role of optometrists in protecting people's quality eye health.
And at Makerere University, we are bringing the celebrations closer to you. This Thursday the 26th and the Friday the 27th, we shall be in Freedom Square with our team, ready to help you.
The theme for this year is A Shared Vision, Collaboration for Global Eye Care, reminding us that preventing avoidable blindness is our role.
The services will include free eye checkup, free professional advice, and simple ways how to keep your eyes healthy. Be it a student, be it a staff, or a parent, no appointment will be needed, just walk in.
Bring your crew. Brought to you by Makerere University Optometry Students Association. See you there. Okay, thank you so much, Andre. So we can move to the next slide. Without wasting time, on the OneSight Day, in celebration for the OneSight Day, we collaborated with the Optometrists Association of Uganda, OAU, and MedOptics Uganda for an outreach at Light Academy, Nasaran Primary School, Zana, on the 7th of October, 2025. And here we're able to screen 517 pupils, specifically visual acuity, ocular health, and the eye health education. Next slide, please. And still as MOSA, and if I say as MOSA, these are the students who are doing all these, we were able to conduct school awareness campaigns at St. Margaret College, Makerere, and Kololo High School, reaching young populations with preventive eye health education. And the sessions emphasized early detection, proper eye care practices, and the importance of routine eye examination, reaching students at a formative age with practical, lasting eye health habits. And the pictorial will do it for us to evidence this. And still, MOSA was able to introduce branded identity materials like stickers, customized cabinet t-shirts, customized cabinet shirts, and a pull-up banner, strengthening professionalism, recognition, and cohesion during events and outreach activities. And still under digital awareness, MOSA was able to release monthly newsletters, and the content mainly produced for different topics. We had child eye health, UV safety awareness, sports eye safety, cataract awareness, and so on and so on. And below, the next slide, please. Next slide. Thank you so much. So these are the newsletters I've been talking about, and this was like a series of newsletters that were released emerging eye health topics for students and the public, extending the association's awareness campaigns to a growing digital audience. Next slide, please. Still under awareness. Hello, everyone. Welcome to MOSA's eye-opening facts. Today, we are tackling cataracts.
Oh, so are cataracts growth on the eye? Nope. They are just cloudy patches inside the eye, like foggy glasses.
Cataracts vanish on their own. Nice try. Without surgery, they stick around like uninvited guests.
Cataracts affect only the grandparents. No, even teens and babies can develop them, especially if they have diabetes or injury.
Cataracts can spread from one eye to another. That's a total myth. Cataracts can develop in both eyes but independently. They don't spread like infections.
Eye drops can cure cataracts. Sorry, no magic potions here. Surgery is the only way to fix this.
Cataracts grow back after surgery. No, that's a myth. But sometimes the lens capsule can get cloudy, which can easily be fixed with a simple laser zap.
And there you have it. Cataract myths busted. Remember, to have clear vision, you must have clear facts. Share this video for everyone to see the light. Stay bright, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to MOSA's eye-opening facts. Today we are tackling the next slide, please. Thank you so much. So, under membership growth and participation, we were able to orient our first-year optometry students, and we had a MOSA sports gala to celebrate MOSA at 10 years. That was last year. And we also had the Global Optometry Student Summit, which was where we had one of our students, Atuha Blessing Margaret, who served as a moderator for the day for marking us a growing international presence. Then the next slide, please. Collaboration with other organizations. MOSA officially partnered with OPTOGLOBE in November 2025, enhancing opportunities for global engagement and student support. We've been able to collaborate with or partner with Lions Club for the community eye screening we had for the OneSight, for the World Optometry Week, then OAU for the OneSight Days 2 for the World Optometry Week, and then under collaboration on the OPTOGLOBE ETF program, supporting students with their essential clinical equipment, we've been able to have MOSA represent on the ETF program, where we have the secretary and the public relations and media lead. And still under leadership, MOSA has been able to produce very big leaders in the university by producing a good president for the university. Next slide, please. Student representation at the Summit of Specialty Contacts. We had one of the MOSA students, Mugisha Pierre Christian, a third-year optometry student, who represented MOSA at the Summit of Specialty Contacts that happened in Kenya earlier this year. Next slide, please. Academic and professional development. We've had mentorship series, which were led by Dr. John and a fellow of the American Academy of Optometry and the Scleral Lens Education Society, providing valuable guidance on career development. And this was hosted by Mugisha Pierre Christian, a third-year optometry student. And still under our webinars and professional engagement, we're able to organize for our webinar on the MOSA at 10 Day, where we had the alumni speak to the students. This is mainly for career development and getting to know where optometry stands currently and its history in Uganda. We've also had another mentorship session where we had a panel discussion, a Q&A session, which was themed Vision for the Future, Navigating Career Pathways in Ugandan Optometry. This was a collaboration between MOSA and OAU, still for career guidance for the students, since optometry is still new in the country. And finally, for the first time, MOSA was able to organize for the first finalist dinner and leadership handover ever since MOSA was started. And this marked the end of our previous regime. Yes. Next slide, please. Yeah, so this was the mentorship session. I talked about the panel discussion that we had between OAU and MOSA. And this was the finalist dinner that we talked about and the leadership handover. And this marked the close of the 2025-2026 term. Our main challenges as MOSA has encountered limited resources, logistical constraints, and increasing demand for outreach services. And our future plan is still to aim to expand our outreach programs to underserved communities, strengthen digital health education initiatives, and enhance student training opportunities. Next slide, please. As I conclude, over the past 12 months, MOSA has demonstrated a strong commitment to community service, student empowerment, and the advancement of eye health through impactful, well-coordinated initiatives, combining clinical outreach, awareness campaigns, student development, and strategic partnerships. Thank you so much. This has been my presentation. I remain Nakayiza Gertrude Noella, Chairperson, Makerere University Optometry Students Association. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So to our judges, please, do you have any questions for our presenter?
I do not. Great job.
Just want to say good. Thanks for presenting the numbers.
Yes.
All right. So we have the judges' remarks and deliberations. So our judges, please give your remarks concerning the pitches. So we'll hear from you first, Madonna Mikulecky.
I would just like to congratulate all the student groups who did wonderful jobs in all of the outreach programs. I know in some cases funds were limited and not easy, but everyone did a great job. The presentations were well thought through. The reports you submitted in advance were very well detailed. Just general feedback, the more when you share data, that's really very helpful. So those that did that, really great job on that. The pictures were fantastic, seeing the impact and difference you made. So once again, to all of the schools, the presenters, great job on everything. Well done. You've made our choices our deliberation very difficult.
Professor Kovin.
So I agree with Donna. So I'll just say my additional points. And that is firstly that when I received the reports, I didn't expect what we received. I really thought that students, amidst trying to pass optometry, given how tough the courses normally is, would not have much time to do too many things. And so I agreed because I thought it was an easy task. But the reality is that it was difficult because you guys are all doing amazing work. The fact that you'll are being innovative, you'll are finding ways to engage. And what's most impressive, all of the schools have presented function in resource limited environments. And despite that, you have found ways to make things work. And so, quite frankly, I wish it doesn't matter which school did the best presentation or sent the best report. I think that overall, the quality, the effort, the direction, and your understanding of what this profession should be in terms of not just about service delivery, about innovation, about advocacy, and doing things for that augurs very well for our profession and for the future. And I thank you very much for what you all are doing while you are students for this profession.
Thank you very much, Professor Kovin. So before the results are collated and announced, or while the results are being collated and will be announced, we will go for our breakout sessions. So yeah, the different groups will be pasted in the chat box for you to see, and then I think will be allocated to them. I really don't know how that is going to happen, or we'll get to choose. Yes, we're going to get to choose. So yes.
Yes, just hold on. I'm just confirming how many breakout rooms, and then also who is going to be moderating in each breakout room. So please give us a couple of minutes to coordinate that.
So while we're waiting for the breakout room to begin, or during the breakout room, the judges should please share with us their scoring or their score sheets or scores total for the different associations that have presented, and then we collate. And just after the breakout room, we announce the winner of the OSA of the Year Awards for 2026. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Can you give us about 5-10 minutes to put that together, because we just heard the presentation and some of the things that we put based on the report we may want to review?
Sure, sir.
Yes.
Sure, sir.
Okay, so the breakout rooms have been created. All participants will be able to choose which breakout room you want to join in. I think Andre has already shared in the chat the topics of each breakout room. As I understand, and Pemije or Andre correct me, breakout room 1 will be breakout room 1 will be Andre facilitating. Breakout room 2, Eunice. Breakout room 3, Pemije. And I'm missing one facilitator. Please let me know which one of you is going to facilitate breakout room 4. Laraiba. Laraiba is going to facilitate breakout room 4. So I'm opening all the rooms now, and please choose the room you want to be joining, and share your ideas, your views. We encourage the discussion, and we'll be back in 25 minutes. Thank you.
So please, on your screen, you would see the breakout rooms pop. The questions or topics we'll be discussing in the different breakout rooms are in the chat. So please select anyone or any breakout room where you would love to discuss that topic. We would be sharing the French translation of the breakout room topics as well, just so everyone can understand. Thank you. If you need help in joining any of the room, please just type the name of the room you want to join in chat and we would assign you. Thank you.
There is still quite a number of unassigned participants. That means that you haven't accepted or you haven't chosen the room to go to. To benefit the discussions, we will assign you randomly to any of the working rooms. So please accept the call when it comes to your screen. Thank you. Temije. Can you check your WhatsApp? I'll send you a message.
Hi, who do we email the spreadsheet to?
Prof. Kovin, the email thread, the last email we shared this afternoon, that email thread where Mrs. Donna has just mailed, or you could share it with me on WhatsApp. The Excel sheet.
Okay, I'll send it to the email that send me the document, right?
All right.
Okay, that'll be fine. Okay. Thank you. Send to Blessings email and copy to the OptoGlobe email as well. Okay.
All right. So thank you very much.
So what do we do now?
So right after the breakout room, I would currently impute the Excel sheet to get a bar chart. And then right after the breakout room, I would share the collated data back with you and Mrs. Donna, so you see who won, and then the announcement is made.
So can I suggest that we don't give the final scores to people? We just say who was won, right? Because they all did a good job and we don't want to discourage people.
All right, sir. All right.
Okay. And can I
Yes.
suggest that Donna make the announcement? I'm happy for that to happen.
Okay, I would speak with her to make the announcement.
Okay, so I'll be online, but how long is this engagement now?
Within the next 30 minutes, we should be done, sir.
Yeah,
Next what?
The meeting, the working groups are gonna close in 7 minutes. So
okay. Okay, I got 5 minutes for a bathroom break, so that's all I was wanting to find out.
yes, you can go.
Hi,
No
Maria.
problem.
How are you?
Hi, Kovin. Good
Okay,
to.
I'm sorry if I put you all under pressure, but Jyoti is not well. She's being admitted in hospital, so I had to rush back, and it just got crazy this afternoon.
Yeah,
but
no, don't worry.
fortunately, I managed to connect in the car, and I think it all went okay.
Oh, bless. Yeah, just take your time, Kovin. No problem. I control the breakout room, so I can keep them longer.
No, 5 minutes is all I need. I'll be back here.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I'm not going to log off. I'll just stay on. Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, there are more people coming. Pemije, do you want to give them 5 more minutes besides the
Yes, ma. Let's give 5 more minutes. Still trying to collate on my end, and I think they are having some good conversation.
Yeah, it looks like, well, at least I see several mics open and they're big groups. So
yes, yes, ma'am.
So can you remind Richard to get, I don't know when you want to do the prize presentation, but at some point, the feedback from the groups, please. That is important.
Yes, ma'am. So right after the breakout room, they'll do the feedback, and then we announce we make the announcement. At least it buys more time for me to finish with this.
Okay, I let you do your thing. I'll keep checking this. I'll give them 5 more minutes then. Kashika, I'm trying to assign you to a meeting room, but you're not accepting the move. Can you accept the prompt that comes to your screen so you can participate in the meeting rooms, or if you don't want to participate, then you just wait in the plenary room. But it will be nice to if you join. Hi, Constance. I'm trying to send you to a meeting room, but I don't know if you just want to stay in the plenary while there are 5 more minutes for the meeting, for the working discussions. If you want to be sent to a room, just raise your hand and I will send you somewhere. Kriste V and Esther, I'm just not going to send you to any of the working rooms because we are closing them in 3 minutes. So just stay in the main plenary room. Thank you. Amiche, I'm gonna close the rooms now.
All right.
Richard, you have echo.
Sorry, please, I didn't hear you.
You have an echo, so you have to make sure that only one of your devices has the volume on. The mic on
Okay.
in only one device, because otherwise there is echo.
Okay. So we would be getting feedback from the breakout sessions. We'll be getting feedback from the breakout sessions. So I'll start with room one. Their topic was, what is one infrastructure challenge in your country's optometry system that you think technology could solve? And what would the solution look like? And I think Andre headed the discussion in room A. So, Andre, please share with us from your class what went on. Not any attended the group one.
Yeah, as for the room A, which shared again mentioned which shared the infrastructure challenge faced in the optometry system of your respective country, and what do you think, how do you think technology would solve this? Most of us has the same Majority of us has the same problem, and we saw a pattern in which one of the problems each country in its optometry system is facing is the lack of accessible medical tools and equipment for optometry education, which leads to having difficulties familiarizing on optometry on the practice, and also the lack of accessibility of such devices on rural clinics, which leads to problem with proper diagnosis and early intervention when it comes to patient care. So such problem in some degree limits the primary providing a primary a a providing a impactful primary eye care to patients. So that's what we have discussed in our room.
Thank you very much, Andre. Um, that was very insightful. In room B, they discussed the ETF reports showed that most students have no personal diagnostic equipment. If OptoGlobe could put one instrument in every student's hands tomorrow, what should it be and why? I know Eunice headed the discussions in that group. So Eunice, please let us know what you talked about in your group, or anybody from group B.
Yes, so good day everyone. So in behalf of the Room B, I just like to share a brief summary of our discussion. So before we begin, I just like to say that today's breakout session was probably the most memorable one for me. Over the past few days that we have the OptoGlobe, so many of us are still getting to know each other. So participants are understandably a bit reserved. But today, on our final day, we have much more interactive and engaging in discussion. So it was wonderful to see everyone sharing their experiences, asking questions, and learning from one another. So in our discussion, majority of our participants chose retinoscopy, direct ophthalmoscopy, and a trial case because it is it is important in fundamental clinical skills. So, however, one common theme that we encounter was many of the students are currently do not have regular access in this instrument. So as a result, they share their limited opportunities to practice and translate the theoretical concept and learn it from classroom to real experiences. So we also shared our experiences in our different countries and how we do and the challenges we experience in learning retinoscopy specifically. So we also share our experience from the Philippines, where students are generally encouraged to have their own basic diagnostic instrument, while not everyone was able to purchase immediately. Many students borrow equipments from seniors or share their resources with their classmates. So overall, our discussion reminded us that although our countries and educational system may differ from one another, but we all face similar challenges and share the same goal of becoming a competent and compassionate optometry. So we hope that conversation like this will continue beyond OptoGlobe, leading the future collaboration where we can learn from one another and work together to improve the optometry education and accessibility to essential learning resource around the country. So that's all for the room B. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Eunice. And in room D, they talk about what does a strong student optometry association look like to you, and what is the one thing your association could do right now to serve its members better. I was in group 4, in fact, and I saw someone talking, so I would like to call him up to um share a few things about.
Good evening, everyone. I want to be sure I can be heard. Good evening, everyone.
You can be heard.
Yes.
I'm hearing you.
All right. Thank you very much, moderator. Group D, it was headed by our wonderful chairperson, Laraiba. And we spoke about a lot of things, actually. We spoke about what an optometry student association should look like. We spoke about leadership, and we spoke about a lot of things. So basically, an ideal student will basically contain leadership, transparency, accountability, being able to impact your members and ensure that you are clearly communicating with persons in your association, because as an association leader, you don't do things just because you want to do it. You need to consider what your members think. And also, there was a case study that Laraiba gave, an analogy rather, about two associations. Probably Association A had about 20 events, Association B had about 5 events, but for Association B, the students or the members were impacted more. And for things like she was just trying to explain, and what I learned was that it doesn't matter the amount of events you do. What matters is quality rather than quantity. How impacted are your students? What did your students learn? And also, there was one other person in the room. which gave a very wonderful contribution. She stated something about optometry also extending to other parts of, in terms of community outreach, extending to other parts, such as the deaf communities, rural communities with disabilities, because she noticed that for community outreaches, those are communities that optometrists or optometry students don't really go to. So she said that for us to do things like that, it's avenue to learn sign languages and probably things that can help us interface better with these people, so that we don't leave people out of whatever we are doing. And lastly, I think I personally contributed to this in terms of career guidelines or career paths for optometry students. I gave an instance that in my country and probably in my school, as most optometry students do not know where they want to specialize in after graduating. And it's very important that as association leaders and as an association, we educate our students, probably through webinars, workshops, to encourage our students and educate them on the different aspects of optometry and the different benefits of optometry in these different aspects. So I think that was basically what I learned. I learned a lot. Thank
Thank you very much, everybody, for those wonderful feedbacks. I believe we all had an amazing time. We've gradually drawn to the end of today's session, but before we go, there are a few things that we still have left to do. So do not be in a hurry to go. Plus, a link will be sent very soon where we can register that we came for today's session for our certifications. So please do not be in a hurry to go. We were about to round up. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Richard, for the coordination so far. So this is the time where we announce who won the OSA of the Year award for 2026. And we'll be doing that just shortly, within the next 2 minutes. We are still collating and coordinating with the judges. Thank you. Okay, dear colleagues, thank you very much for being patient with us. So this is the moment we've been waiting for. Right now, we'll be announcing or we'll be calling on our judges to maybe give their brief remarks if they have any. I know Prof. Kovin, Madam Donna, you may want to say some things before the winner is announced. So let's just do that briefly, and then we have the winners announced. Thank you very much.
Let me go first, Donna, because you can make your comments and make the announcement.
Okay,
I think it'll
perfect.
be better if you make the announcement. Okay. So I just want to say that I know, I think Donna may have asked as well. We didn't want the scores to be shown to you because we think that the gap between you was so narrow. And secondly, that the issue, everyone did an amazing job. And we don't think it's really about scores. It's really, we have chosen a winner and because we had to, and you instructed us to. But more importantly, I think it was a fantastic effort again, and really appreciate the effort that all of you made, the work you put into it. And I just think that this is something that needs to really be spoken about more and hopefully shared with other people, the kind of work that those of you who have been giving this leadership are doing, so that more students in other parts of the world can be influenced. It is probably one of the best times now for our profession, but most of us don't realize it, unfortunately. I have never in my lifetime sat at the World Health Organization in global summits, etc., where uncorrected refractive errors was the number one issue being discussed, or where the role of optometry was being discussed as the main driver of that agenda and that commitment that governments have made through the WHO specs. And why is it that we are so under-involved in this space as a profession? It's because of the lack of leadership, and I want to say it straight out. If we're not doing it, we got to take it on the nose. We can't blame ophthalmology. We can't blame anyone on this one. We are not doing it, and it's a lack of leadership. What you have shown me today is that there's a lot of hope. The future leadership is really, really good. And thank you for giving me a boost in this period when we all are struggling to ensure that optometry gives the leadership it needs to at a global level. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Kovin. And yes, I won't add a ton to that because you said it so well, but I just want to reiterate a little bit of what you and I said before we went back to do all the scoring, and just really thank all of the students. It was so evident that each of you put in your heart and your soul and your commitment to these, both from the presentations we were able to read in advance, plus during the summit today, and sharing all of that in your wonderful presentations. As Kovin just said, it really gave me hope as well that listening to all of you, reading your reports, that you are leaders, you're really going to help advocate for the optometry profession. And I feel extra confident and proud to be part of this and to watch you all grow in your leadership, because you make the future very bright. So, and as I said as well, you made our decision very difficult and the scoring was very, very close. And as Kovin just shared, we aren't going to share the detailed scores because all of you did just a fantastic job. But unfortunately, we had to choose one winner, and we did that. And I, once again, would, before I announce, would just once again like to congratulate all of you. But our winner is the Nigeria Optometry Student Association. So congratulations. Very well done. And once again, thank you all for your hard work. Thank you for allowing Kovin and I to be here with you today and to celebrate and learn from you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Kovin and Madam Donna. Congratulations to the Nigerian Optometric Students Association, which coincidentally is my country. And
that was not planned. Wow. That was not planned.
It's totally coincidental.
Yeah, coincidental. So congratulations, NOSA. Congratulations to every association who was nominated and who participated. I mean, I was confused on who was going to win this because all the presentations were wonderful. And this is, you know, we just had to choose a winner, right? And we just need to have one. I mean, everyone is a winner. So at this point, I don't know if the president or liaison officer for NOSA is on the call. If you are, maybe just raise your hand. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I can see both of them here. All right. So just before we proceed, I would love to announce that the OSA of the Year Award, this is the first time we are doing it, and we are giving a very little of the Globe Excellence Association grant of $100. It's little, we know. It's a way of encouraging the associations to do more work. So we would be giving this to the NOSA to NOSA, Nigerian Optometric Student Association. We'll keep in touch on that and how to give that. And this is thanks to ETF grants by Optometry Giving Site. And of course, we hope in the future we'll be able to do more. And of course, everyone who has presented here today, know that you've put your work out there. Stakeholders have seen it, and you could get any communication very soon on partnerships. So at this point, I would love to call on the president and liaison officer of the Nigerian Optometric Student Association to share their remarks. I know this may have caught them on surprise, but to share their remarks on winning this. And of course, we would love to hear from them. So thank you. Please, Divine Gift or Nicholas, whichever one of you.
While you're waiting for them to decide, can I just make one point? I think we should make special mention of ANNU for being able to produce such activities under difficult conditions.
Okay.
NNU,
Good evening,
NNU.
everyone.
It's okay, I'm done. You can go ahead. I just wanted to make a special mention of NNU, the scope of the work that was achieved, given the difficult condition in Palestine, and all of that is just remarkable and shows the resilience of human beings, but the resilience of our members of our community as well.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, Nicholas, go ahead.
All right, thank you, ma. Good evening, ma. Good evening, everyone. Standing on all existing protocol, my name is Ayotide Nicholas, the NUSA National President of the Nigerian Optometric Student Association. I want to sincerely appreciate the judges, appreciate the founder of the OPTOGLOBE, also appreciate VOSH International, because VOSH International has been very, very helpful to us, even with our events we did in Abuja with the Federal Ministry of Youth, and even to all other optometry students across Nigeria. VOSH International has been there for us. Even when we did our research day in partnership with AFOS, VOSH International were also a sponsor of that event. So I really want to appreciate VOSH International. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the judges. Thank you very much to Optometry Giving Site. And we say and we promise that with this little token we have, we are doing more for NUSA. We are doing a lot for NUSA. We are taking advocacy into the next level. And we are making sure that all optometry students in Nigeria, even Africa at large, are excelling, are doing very well. And optometry name is Ed Worldwide. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much to my friend, Pemiji Gadimo. Thank you for this initiative. Thank you, OPTOGLOBE. God bless everyone. Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. And I think you forgot one very important organization to thank. OneSight, EssilorLuxottica Foundation. I'm very much aware of how they've supported NOSA as well within Nigeria. And Prof. Kovin is the global head of partnerships and advocacy at OneSight. So I believe you should also extend some form of gratitude. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that to my notice. On behalf of NOSA Nigeria, Nigerian Optometry Students Association, we also appreciate OneSight. Yes, because OneSight has also been very instrumental since my years of being in school, since my first year till now being this in the 6th year. OneSight has been very instrumental in our outreaches, also instrumental in all of our events. Even the same events with the Federal Ministry of Youth, OneSight sent a representative. They also supported us very, very, very well and handsomely. So, on behalf of NOSA Nigeria, we say thank you very much to OneSight, thank you to OptoGlobe, thank you to Vosh, thank you to as many that put these events together. We say a very big thank you to everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. Thank you very much, Divine Gifts, for your presentation. Thank you to everyone who presented, and for we are displaying the top 3 associations. Like the judges disclosed earlier, we would not be sharing the scores because they are very close and everyone did wonderfully well. And then we believe we should also acknowledge the other 2 associations who did very well. I know Prof. Kovin has acknowledged OSA NNU in Palestine. And of course, MOSA in Uganda, they're also doing very well. And they were 2nd place, and OSA NNU in Palestine, 3rd place. So this is a wonderful, wonderful pitch that we had here today and a good award. I'm happy that we've been able to do this. Congratulations to everyone. And I believe next year and subsequently we would continue to do more of this. So, Richard, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, founder of OPTOGLOBE, J. Gadimo. We will be having our closing remarks, and to be taken by the Regional Director Africa, Regional Director OPTOGLOBE for Africa. He is Don Cormac. Please, is the Regional Director Africa on the call, Don Cormac?
No, the Summit Organizing Committee Chair will take the closing remarks. Laraiba Iftikhar. Laraiba, please, you have the floor for the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I hope that all of you are doing great. So, as we reach the end of OptoGlobe Summit 2026, it is very hard to believe that 4 incredible days have already come to a close. When we first envisioned this summit, we dreamed of creating a platform where optometry students and professionals from around the world could learn from one another, build meaningful connections, and celebrate our shared passion for eye care. And today, as I look back on everything that we have accomplished together, I can confidently say that we have achieved exactly that and so much more. So, over the past 4 days, we have welcomed participants from across the globe, engaged in thought provoking discussions, learned from inspiring experts, built friendships that extend far beyond borders. This summit has reminded us that while We may belong to different countries and institutions. We are one global optometry family. So, before we conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this summit possible, to all our distinguished speakers over these 4 days. Thank you for sharing your expertise and valuable insights. Your presentations have inspired us, challenged us to think differently, and motivated us to continue striving for excellence in our profession. And we are truly grateful for the time and knowledge that you shared so generously. And a very special thank you goes to Madam Maria from WASH International. Your encouragement and support have meant a great deal to us, and your commitment to advancing eye care and supporting students around the world continue to inspire the future generation of optometrists. And to our respected judges, thank you for your time, your thoughtful evaluations, and your constructive feedback. Your expertise have added tremendous value to the summit, and we sincerely appreciate your dedication. And to every participant who joined us from around the world, thank you to be a part of the summit. Whether you actively participated in discussions, you asked questions in the breakout room, or you simply listened with curiosity, your presence had made this event meaningful. And this summit was created for you, and you brought it to life. And lastly, to my incredible organizing committee, our moderator, our speakers committee, partnership team, our communication team, our design and media team, documentation team, technical team, and every volunteer working tirelessly behind the scenes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Months of plannings, meeting, coordination, problem solving, and teamwork have led us to this moment, and the success of this summit belongs to each and every one of you. And on a personal note, serving as the chairperson of OptoGlobe Summit 2026 have been one of the greatest honors and the most rewarding experiences of my journey. I have genuinely loved every moment of leading this incredible team, every interaction with you guys as participant, because many of you have texted me saying that they really enjoyed the summit. So it was a great win for us. And I sincerely hope that you enjoyed the summit as much as I enjoyed being your chairperson. And I hope you leave not only with new knowledge, but new connections, renewed motivations, and memories that will stay with you long after today. Although today marks the closing of our summit, I hope that it is not the end of connections we build here. Continue learning, collaborating, and supporting each other, and continue advocating for the future of optometry. Before we leave, I encourage everybody to leave the feedback in the chat box if you have not already done so, because your feedback will help us to continue improving and make the future edition of OptoGlobe even better. And as I close, I would like to leave you with this thought that great leaders do not create followers, they create more leaders. And I truly believe that among us today are the future researchers, educators, innovators, clinicians, and global leaders who will shape the future of optometry. So, thank you for believing in this vision. Thank you for trusting us. And thank you for making OptoGlobe Student Summit 2026 an unforgettable success. On the behalf of OptoGlobe and the entire organizing committee, I wish you safe travels, continued success in your academic and professional journeys, and all the very best for the future. Because this is not a goodbye forever. Indeed, it is a see you next year. Until we meet again, keep learning and serving and keep making a difference. Thank you, take care, and a very goodbye.
Thank you, Lairaiba, Chairperson, Organizing Committee, Global Optometry Student Summit, third edition. For our final vote of thanks and official close, please welcome Executive Director of WASH International, Maria Moria.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. It's hard to follow such a beautiful speech, isn't it? So I think we can all be very proud of the students. We have achieved another summit together, and I personally cannot be prouder than of all of you for all your work. Several years ago, when Pemije appeared in our radar, we immediately trusted, that this great idea. And we trusted this because sometimes when you're small, it's very easy to be underestimated, isn't it? How can the students do something so big, have such aspirations, such ideas? It was interesting to see the reactions in the, among the several organizations. But we did trust the idea, we did trust the interest, the motivation, because we are also very small. Bosch is tiny compared to many others. And we do a lot of good work because we join efforts with young people like you, with senior people, with everybody who is committed to the provision of good quality eye health care to the people who need it. So I'm very proud. I feel like I'm the senior member of the team, of course. And I look forward to next year when we will organize another summit and we will work hard for 4 or perhaps 5 days. But looking after that, we will be very proud of what we have achieved. I wish you all the best. You are an inspiration. You give us motivation in a very gray world sometimes. When I think about the students, I feel happy, I feel motivated, I feel positive that there will be better days for humanity. So thank you very much. Give yourself a clap for all the hard work and give yourselves a clap for teaching us that change is possible, that building your narrative, your own narrative is possible, that you are capable, creative, innovating, and that we, the adults, will learn a lot from you. So thank you very much from Bosch International. It has been a pleasure again to work with you this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Maria, Executive Director of WASH International. I can finally say that we have come to the end of today's session and the third edition of the Global Optometry Student Summit. It's been a wonderful time. We learned a lot, and we hope to put these in practice, all we've learned. So, till we come your way again in the fourth edition, have a wonderful day. Good night. Thank you, everybody.